Hello, Devin. My name is Sean Everett. I'm the website analysis expert over at Zucore Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Eric, and thank you for trusting us to do this analysis. Now, the first thing is you have a beautiful website. It is money well spent. It is interactive. It has video. It's a very good website. And it is a website that you had the expectation that once you did it, it would bring you customers and money. And I can tell you right now, that it is underperforming. It is not doing what you wanted it to do, and I can tell you why, and I can show you how to fix that. Now, everything that you need to do is actually within the website itself, and there is one thing that you have done really, really well, and I'll get to that in a minute. Now, the next thing I do after looking at your actual website is I have a paid tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs. And it shows me the metrics of your website and how it's been performing over the last couple of months. Now, the next thing I look at is a regular old Google search. And the reason is Google is responsible for about 96% of your traffic. That is a huge number. And the problem is that most people don't understand how Google works. People think Google is this, democratic thing. It's just a big bunch of random sites that will show up depending on what day you do that. That is not the way Google works. It is not from best to worst. It is not any of that. And it's important that you know how Google works because since they are responsible for so much of the traffic to your site, you're not going to get anything from your site if you're not playing ball with them. Now, here's what I'm going to show you just step by step. The first thing you're going to find on a Google search is the sponsored listings. That means that they just paid to be there. And nothing wrong with that. But some people think, why would you need to pay to be on a list of the best? And that's not the way Google works. Now, underneath that, we have the map pack. And we call it that because, well, it is next to a map. And we're not clever. But these folks, and you included, this is what I wanted to tell you, have done something extraordinarily well, and that is you went to Google and filled out a Google business profile. Whoever did that at your company, pat them on the back because being up here near the top of a Google search is exactly what you want. Now, that is great, and hooray for that. But here's what I want to tell you, that underneath the map pack, we have what we call the organic search results. Now, the organic search results are sort of more important, and you can be both here and you can also be here. The Google algorithm is what is responsible for your placement. And the Google algorithm is looking for three things. One of them is actually how well you fill out the Google business profile. That's great. You've done that well. There are two other things that the Google algorithm is looking for, and I'm going to show you. First, I'm going to call Done Right Roofing your competitor in Google, your Google competitor. Here's their website. I'm going to do something right off the bat. I'm going to take your website. I'm going to copy and paste the words into this word counter. You have 315 words. I'm going to do the same for Done Right. Let's see here. Copy and paste. Oh, wow. I think that I did you both. I did. I got you in the wrong one. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Computers. Can't live with them, can't live with them. There we go. 1,513 words. Now, Google is big on content, and I'm going to tell you why. Google thinks that 1,500 is the minimum amount of words that you should have on your website to be listed on their in their search results. And the reason is that they want their search customers to be educated about whatever the topic is that they have just typed into a Google search box. Now, whether that be academic or whether it be for a business, Google wants 1,500 words. That's the minimum they have determined is necessary to teach one of their customers about what it is that they are Googling. Now, all words are not the same, however, for businesses. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right here we have keywords. You have 39 keywords on your website. This is not just your home page, but all of the subdomains, all of the pages in there. You have 39 keywords. Now, that is a small amount, and I'm going to tell you, Google expects you to have certain words on your website, and they also know that your competitors will have words on their website, so it's the number of keywords that wins. Now, keywords come from a variety of sources. They come from the communities you serve. They come from words that are actually in your industry, and they also come from the words that people type into a Google search that brings you and your competitors up on the screen. Now, they have an expectation about how many words, or not how many, but words that you should have. It's what differentiates a search. When I type for a roofer in Clearwater, I don't get a dairy farm in Michigan. That's why those keywords exist. Now, you have 39, Done Right has 684. There's a little bit of catch up to do there. And it's not hard finding that the keyword. I'm going to show you their keywords, in fact. That will make it easier. Well, of course, if they're searching for Done Right. But roofing contractor Clearwater, roofing company Clearwater, roofer Clearwater. This is where I need to tell you that the algorithm is looking for words. It does not know our language. It does not know that roofing is related to roofer. It does not know that roofing company is different than companies. Singulars and plurals are not what it knows. It is just looking for words. Roof tune-up is one of the keywords they have at the top here. Let's see, roof company, Pinellas County. By the way, I live in Orlando, so I'm familiar with the area very much. Roof vents in Florida. There's something that's also from your industry, but the rest of these, as you can see, are mostly about the communities, the various communities that you serve. Light roof, dark house. Roof vents, again, there's more of that there. You know, all Google searches are word searches, so I'm going to show you something that is very clearly shows about what keywords are and how they work. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to search for the word best. You have it 2 times here. Best of the best. I think that's both of them right there, right? Best of the best. Now, it would be good if you had the best roofer in Clearwater, because if somebody goes and types in that they are looking for the best roofer in Clearwater, he would come right up. But if they type in the best of the best, that would also bring you up. But why would they do that looking for a roofer? They would have to put best of the best roofer. This is great. If this is a title that you won, by all means, keep it. Remember that one of the ways to play ball with Google is to give it what it wants, and think about your own search history. What do you type in when you're looking for things? Those are the sorts of things that you should have on your website also. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you about is where am I? There we go. Backlinks. Backlinks is where your site appears on another site, and there is a link back to your site on it. That would be a site like, Yelp, for instance. If you have a Yelp profile and you have claimed that profile, then you put your website on there, then by all means, that would be a backlink. Google thinks that backlinks are important, and I'm going to show you why. You have 157 and your competitor has 3,000. Now, that is a lot of backlinks, but there are a lot of spammy backlinks in there because they should only have about, I don't know, up to 600 maybe. So the rest of them are just trash. But here we go. I'm going to show you their backlinks. The ones up at the front here should be all right. And in fact, they are. Look, there's a bunch that are rated in the 90s and the 80s. You don't want anything lower than the 70s, more or less. They're not going to be as helpful to you for the Google algorithm. This is the other thing the algorithm is looking for. The first thing was the business profile. The second thing was words. Now, this is the other thing, backlinks. Now, Google looks at it this way. The more people that have links to you must mean that you are more important or more interesting or more whatever. And remember, the algorithm is looking for more. So they want to send their search customers to a place that other people already believe is more. So that's exactly what we're looking at here. Homestead.com, expertise, yellow pages, porch, super pages, top rated local, and so on. Today's homeowner. This old house, Angie's List, there's a whole bunch of others. You want to be on those. You can search out what those are. This is not the full list of the ones that are rated in the 70s, 80s, and 90s by any stretch. You want to be on those, and sometimes it's as simple as filling out a profile. So you need to have somebody on that. Go and find out what these sites are and get on them. I can see them easily because I have this paid tool, but you could also do it by Googling your competitors. See what sites that they are listed on. Now, all of this comes down to one thing, that last month your traffic to your site, the number of visitors you had was 32. That's up 9 from the month before. Good job on that. Here's what Done Right had: 603. Now, the value that this company thinks that your visitors were worth is about $271. And for Done Right, they figure it's about $7,700. Now, not every one of these clicks turned into an estimate request or a customer or money in the pocket, but the odds are greater than 32 that one of them did. So that is where this information comes from. Now, doing all of this to your website is certainly something you could do yourself. I've given you all of the hints about how to do that, but I would assume that you want to spend your time roofing, then digging around in the belly of your website to find all this stuff out. So that is where you might want to, excuse me, where you might want to give Eric a call. I don't know why my voice was going. Eric would be glad to guide you through the next steps and help you get closer to the top of one of these Google searches. By the way, I'm going to do one final thing. I'm going to scroll down until I find your site, and I want you to think about your own Google experiences. When you were looking for something, how far down do you Google before, do you scroll before you think to yourself, you know what, I have it. I think from here on up I can use whatever they have given me already. That is what I'm going to use. I'm going to stop and just use what I have from here on up. How far down do you scroll? Because I have not found you guys yet. And this is exactly why you are only in the map pack and not in the organic search results. And it would be much better for you to be in the organic search results. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Hope you enjoy it.